Yeah. I'm gonna see if I can find it on my phone right quick. Let me know when you get connected. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I'm doing now. From my other phone. Yeah. I'm gonna share it to my niggas I work with and play with. Damn, they got my mic in there. Yeah. That's my phone. I'm gonna turn it off because it's too close. Yeah, I'm gonna turn the volume down. Yeah.
Catch me lacking. Bank account for my son, he won't have to struggle. You could see it in my eyes, all I do is hustle. They tried to knock me off my feet, I'm ready to rumble. Felt like I ain't ate in weeks, working off the muscle. Oh yeah, oh my, we ride for my brothers, no lie. All you can die, never wrong, they right. I ain't changing my side, yeah, we in it for life. When I'm in magic, with the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it?
Yeah.
Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laugh. Hey, how could you lie to my face? People claim that they be loyal, they be taking up space. See my bros.
Yeah, make sure you follow me too, fam.
In that case, took so many yells, I'm not going back to those days. I'ma treat you
be broadcasting more on
like
my
how it tastes. Shawty use it. Can't treat you like
you get a Twitch account too, because they pay you for Twitch, you know, for how many followers you get. I was just gonna wait till I get in the top 1,000 stars.
On the road, it's crazy, I get 80 a show. Say my money, stack it up.
I'm trying, man, I'm trying to get in that top 100 this year, man. I ain't never hit top 100. The highest I got like 7 something.
The NFL on EA Sports brings us to North Carolina and Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte. Just a few moments ago, this building was shaking as the Carolina Panthers emerged from the tunnel here in Charlotte. They are ready to go as the Panthers are set to match up with Phillip Rivers and the Los Angeles Chargers. The Panthers kicker Graham Gano set and ready to go as we are off from Charlotte. Fielded about a yard deep. And some strong running. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
I'm going to play another one like this, but I know I'm going to have to move my motor, man, because my speed dropped 5 megabytes because I moved it today. I'm going to have to move back to where I had it. Yeah, I'm going to have to move back to where I had it. That way I can broadcast better. Is that light still in this bitch?
Block 15!
Oh, that was you. Chargers beat me, man. I had a 10-game win streak, and Cat playing with the Chargers beat me. I think it's the same Cat. That ain't so real.
First down, Rivers.
Let's go.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them,
They're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. To throw again on second down. Rivers. He'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And able to use his stiff arm for a little bit of leverage before he's taken down. A pretty good gain.
I like it.
Yeah,
I like it. I like it.
to
Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you
back.
create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so, and gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it, and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
And just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1.
And let's pin the mirrors back and go.
Allen has it, left side.
Come on. Oh, my God.
And some space here.
Let's go, man.
A big play there on the catch and run. 53 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Here's Gordon. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use the line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock. Every coach we ever talk to says to his team before the game, quick start, guys. Let's get out of the gate fast.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Chargers take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Michael Badgley on for the extra point.
Chargers, man. That seat 19 going to give me problems, bro. Just be some matchups every year with a team.
And the Chargers grab the 7-0 lead.
I don't know what it is, man.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their own 26. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Desmond King making the tackle.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
That one, a first down pickup of 8.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Watch the slap. Check that.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. A little antsy on the left side of the line.
Yeah, I think they got the guy in the end. I think they got the DN there on that one. And let's face it, he is so amped up, wanting to get a good get off on the snap, jump too quickly.
This is Newton off the play fake to McCaffrey. Rolling to his right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. Curtis Samuel, the intended target, but it's going to be 2nd down. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. Room here to run. Touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey. 58 yards. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Extra point try, good by Gano. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. Here's a Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into
try to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. It's the Pro Bowler Luke Kuechly that picks it. And they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line. He was trying to get that one to Allen that time. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
I'm waiting on you to see it before I say it. So.
Up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
Yeah, who else we got on? Announce yourself. I see it's 3 people on watching now. Announce yourself. At the Greg
There's
the
Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. Well, these guys hardly got a chance to catch their breath after the quick turnover, but I doubt they're complaining much.
Especially with the field position they get to start with. I wouldn't be complaining either. I want to get right.
And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown.
Yeah, and this time I do that because the game is
with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Panthers have taken the lead. And a pair of rushing touchdowns now for him in the first quarter.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from his big guys up front because they're winning the leverage game. How many times we talk about low man wins, right? Move the defensive front aside, create those gaps and holes. He's found his way through them for 2 touchdowns.
And after both of those touchdowns, he went right up to that O-line and hit each of them on the helmet. He recognized.
That's a smart man. You know what else he should do? If this continues, take them all to
dinner.
Who
is that watching this broadcast? Announce yourself over here on the message, man. Show your support. Like the page. And follow.
Good like now, following the touchdown here to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Yeah, you can find it on YouTube. So just search my username, my 5D4
And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Going to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Tackle made by K1 Short.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're open, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
27 yards there, a first down. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Give me that ball, defense. Give me that ball. Give me that ball, defense.
Now Gordon on first down. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Got it?
Black 15.
Oh, you ain't watching the broadcast no more? Oh, okay.
They'll run on first down.
Oh, that's my fault.
Gordon. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
Okay.
So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. Rivers going to turn and give this one to running back Gordon. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. A nice run there, 8 yards, moves him much closer to the goal line now for 3rd down.
180, 380. Don't say nothing.
Like you're nervous. Watch this tight end. I'm gonna pick this bitch if he throw it. Cause I know he's gonna try to hit this tight end on like a hitch route.
3rd and goal for Rivers.
I knew it. I hit the quarterback though, man. I would have picked that, bro.
Not only was the call
Ooh, I would have
spot
picked
on,
that.
how about the execution of that defense right there?
Yeah, I
was
told you,
absolutely
didn't I?
locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
So on 4th down, on comes the Charger kicker, Michael Badgley. This will be just a 21-yard attempt. Badgley able to knock this one through. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Carolina getting set to take the field. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
Newton.
Oh, throw the ball, Cam. Throw the
Newton can't escape the pressure, and it's a safety. So they go with the empty set, and that's the risk you run right there. Nobody was there to protect.
Well, you know how most offenses have audibles, and they've changed plays when they see certain sets. A lot of defenses do the exact same thing. You go to an empty back set, they bring pressure, and boy, did it pay off in this case.
We play to win. Let's go.
Here's a Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point.
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time.
Yeah, man, because you like in October
let's get in the end
you
zone
got
this
to
time.
make top 100 or so many, 500, something like that. You got to make qualify for a good time.
I don't know about that. Super tall.
I'm going to try it this year. I ain't never really tried it. Put it in for it.
390.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our
20 and
halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
Let's pick.
Trying to force it to Allen, and it's
Let's
intercepted.
go. Get the defense touchdown.
And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. The intended receiver there, Allen. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for
I got good defense, man. Long as I got defense, I just make mistakes sometimes. One mistake can cost you, but as long as you keep scoring, like while I go that safety hurt, because I need to actually go up 2 scores. I get it right back. Oh, no.
Anything, right?
I made a bad cut just
the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
Nah, I wrapped up, man. I wasn't trying to cut that hard.
From the gun, here's Newton. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
The penalty moves them into the red zone here on 1st and 10. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Tackled there by Rayshon Jenkins.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. From 17 yards out. And the Panthers are able to grow their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the 2nd quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of imposing their will still. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the 2nd half.
There's people already with over 100 games. You know, they got like 50 losses and stuff, man. Like, it's ridiculous. Last year, man, those people in the top 100 had 500 records.
Following the touchdown here to kick it away.
5 losses and shit like that. I jumped every win I get so far. I've been winning in a row because I went on a 10-game win streak, and then I lost 1. And I'm on a 3-game win streak right now. And every win so far, I'm jumping up like 3,000 places. It's going to slow down in a minute, but right now it's grinding. And I ain't finna get desperate, try to pass it.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. Inside of a minute left in the half, does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him.
Give me that, boy. Give me that, boy. Give me that.
Intercepted. It's the Pro Bowler Luke Kuechly that picks it.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with.
I got to get a field goal. Make up for that safety at least.
Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. A new life now following the late turnover. Maybe a chance for points here before the break.
Yeah, pretty nice situation they find themselves in because it really may be one completion away.
Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
They made me dive forward. There you go.
I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to come back to you.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Newton. And caught left side. Olsen. Take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Greg Olsen in the final seconds of the first half. And the Panthers add on to their lead.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, Let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. Extra point try good by Gano. And that could be important as that makes this a 16-point lead. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
I'm trying to fucking his stick that night.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Final play of the half, Rivers. Looking for Allen. He's got him on the slant. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Starting the second half with a run by McCaffrey. And not much, maybe a yard up to the 29.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Here we go, D. All day defense.
Look, you see what happens. I'm like Cam fumbling.
Out of the gun, Newton. Throw left side, McCaffrey's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
Yeah,
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. Now it's Newton. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey.
Good defense.
And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line.
You know what the key to a good screen pass is, Donnie?
Bet you're going to tell me good blocking?
Well, good blocking eventually. But first is good acting. You want to let the defenders go past you, leak out to whichever side or even in the middle where you want to set up the screen, and then you do your blocking. How about the read, though, by the defensive guys? They weren't fooled at all and actually ran with the lineman to where the play was and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
Damn it. False start.
Now whistles. Flag down, and I believe one of the Panthers got moving early. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long. A shotgun snap for Newton.
Oh, he jumped it.
Unable to connect. Incomplete. Now, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Pilardi now on to punt as he sends this one away.
Every time of shit. Punt time to get you beat, bro. I ain't letting motherfucker turn shit.
So Rivers will lead the Chargers up 1st and 10 at their own 15. Play fake to Gordon. Now Rivers. And
let's go, D.
To get away. Rivers is dropped. Brian Burns in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
Well, if an offense is going to throw the ball in this part of the field, any pass rusher will tell you that's his favorite part. Gets a chance to get after the quarterback. It's almost like a reverse red zone. They can create points using their defense, and this time they take their man down.
Making the tackle there, Corn Elder.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
3rd and long for Rivers. Flushed out right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. They wind up getting 16, but even that's not quite enough. It's 4th down. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. He's going to look deep down the field. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Dante Jackson picks it, and he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Check, 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 check.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
Come get some. Here, Warren. Express. 58 to Mike. 58 to Mike. Ready?
Here's Newton. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. Nothing at all on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. And forget that 100-yard rushing game, at least for the moment, as he'll lose yardage here and fall back under the century mark for the game. An extra cornerback now in the game for the Chargers here on 3rd. Now Newton. Being chased out left. He may try and run for this. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost, and that will make this now a 19-point advantage. So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Now, aren't I, though?
After knocking through the field goal, here's Gano back out there now for the kickoff. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Keep playing. At their own 25-yard line.
So Rivers will lead the Chargers up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Wide open. It's Allen, complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Rivers to throw it. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first. Flush to his right. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Keenan Allen, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing again. Rivers. Caught left side, Williams. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. Rivers now. And this is complete. It's Allen. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Chargers are able to close the gap just a bit. Those are the touchdowns that aren't just scored on Sundays or on Monday night. Those are the ones that are scored during the week because they had that preparation and a great route run.
Oh, I love that observation because you don't just roll out on game day and say, okay, go run this route and let's get it done. That means exactly what you said. The practice had to occur beforehand, which led to the timing, which led to the touchdown.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And out of that return, here he gets it out to the 25-yard line.
No. He got scored 2 more times, man, with 3 minutes left. I'm not trying to let this shit
the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Let's get off the field.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. It's Melvin Ingram on the tackle.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here to have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here.
This motherfucker, I gotta get a first down. Shit.
So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. Here's Newton.
Oh, I caught it. Damn, I thought he picked that bitch. That was touchdown. Oh, that was touchdown.
Really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Yeah, shit, I thought he picked that, bro. Shit. See me turn back around so I go tackle that nigga.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Bro.
They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
He ain't gonna call no timeout or nothing. He just giving up. He really got a chance, bro. If he can stop me from getting a first down, he got a shot. Because I'm not in field goal range right now. Even if I do score, yeah. But he got to score twice. The clock fucked him up.
And they get him down right near the midfield stripe. A 6-yard pickup.
Oh, he gonna quit, man. Don't quit. Man, don't get to the end of the game and quit, bro. Come on, man. Oh, yeah. He conceded, man. Come on, man. Because it kind of fuck with your points, bro. Come on, man. Give me all my points. Man, I got to send this text message out.
Yeah. Okay. 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay. I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay. All my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay. So when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros. Left pocket got pound. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Step back, let me get some room. Congrats every time I'm through. Same packet, nobody knew. So I never get confused. Hotel get a bird's eye view. Hotel got a waiting room. Read a magazine while you wait for me. Baby, I'll be done so soon. Phone gotta be off, each store got locks. I got some trusted shoes. 10K on the countertop, don't look so shocked, it's nothing new. Death comes in threes. Wins come in twos. Cash comes in ones. Throw it up, celebrate some news. I do a good job. Pull up and pop out and pull out. Head on and hood on. Pedal to metal. When I put my foot on, I got to put on.
Yeah, I told you, see his message.
Pockets are dense. I think my bread is hard as a crouton. Receipts in my pocket don't come with a coupon. Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros. Left pocket got pound. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Touchdown, 8th floor, come down, hotel, lobby. Receptionist, what now? 11 a.m. Check out. Might give her one foul just to tell her it's one now. How come? I need rest, no recess in my schedule. Mama used to serve vegetables, now half the meals got tentacles. Half the Emirates need a reservation and half my money goes straight to taxes. But I don't trip about it, that's what happens when you got dreams closer than a matching. Plus all your boys got expensive habits. I know what they're thinking, they don't even gotta say it. Nope, they thinking they just made it.
I don't know if I'm playing another. You see my rank? It's 19. Yeah, I only gained 890 places then. 21-7, yeah. So yeah, it done slowed down. Yeah. And four of my losses are from disconnected from the internet service. It wasn't no. I only got beat actually 3 times. And I'm on a 5-game win streak now. Yeah, I probably am. Yeah, I'm gonna play one more. Well, I'm trying to wait to see if this chick hit me back. Well, not really. Damn, I need to delete things. Fuck. Let's see if I can change my audio settings. I'm saying party audio, but I don't be hearing you in the video.
As we be playing with amateurs, they on attack when I tackle like damager. They react and play it back on the camera. Hot boy, just consider me flammable. Sure shot, I got all the intangibles. Need a leash, I'm a beast, I'm an animal. Heat the competition up like a Hannibal. Know the game like I wrote up the manual. I do weekly what you do on the annual. MVP, that decision unanimous. Big dials, I don't think they can handle it. Battlefield, it's just me and my warriors. Guaranteed we emerge victorious. Years, blood, sweat, tears is glorious. I remember when they always ignoring us. Dash, got it on, smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash.
Call my boy Pony right quick.
Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I'm cocky, I do my dance, jump in the stands. No man, man, I'll deal with the hands. Thought they could guard me, I ruin they plans. I do what I want, they do what they can. Got it on smash, put on the gas. I will not crash. Honey yard dash, honey yard dash, honey yard dash, honey yard dash, honey yard dash. They slept on the team that they owe me. I need a ring and a trophy. I say I'm the best cause I am. There's no need in keeping it low key. I can cover the D like a turkey or run straight through the D like a train. This shit, we ain't taking no losses. It's all about making the game. I hear a lot of trash talk.
The NFL on EA Sports brings us to North Carolina and Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte. Just a few moments ago, this building was shaking as the Carolina Panthers emerge from the tunnel here in Charlotte. They are ready to go as the Panthers are set to match up with the Los Angeles Rams. The Panthers kicker, Graham Gano, set and ready to go as we are off from Charlotte.
All day. Cut! 120! Check. Watch 54. Let's get off the field,
Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Well, he's looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
From the 27, Goff. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Goff on first down. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
How about that shuffle pass? Or if you want to call it the shovel pass, that's fine too. That's one of those plays that you take a little bit of risk there because you're trying to throw the ball into the middle of the field where a lot of big bodies lurk, and they can knock it away, pick it off, but they were able to execute it successfully on that play.
Hey, Delta. 54.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Goff. He's letting it fly for Cooks. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, L.A. Brandon Cooks. 47 yards. And the Rams are going to take a first-quarter lead. Well, that's how they envisioned it. Get the football to start the game and score it.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
Zerline connects on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
Oh, he doing me like I do him.
So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. First carry for Christian McCaffrey.
Oh.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
3rd and long, it's Newton.
No,
looking for Thomas,
no
but
way.
That's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 46. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas. Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy. He's got to try to wipe that away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual type plays, they've got to have short memories, don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away, quarterback throws it big, has to do the same thing.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first.
Preview to week 1, nigga.
3rd and 1. Shaq Thompson on the tackle.
Preview to week 1, nigga.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size and these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
That one good for 16 as the drive continues.
So it's pretty simple, partner. You pick up a turnover, set you up in excellent field position. The last thing you want to do is go 3 and out in this spot.
Yeah, they would have to settle for a field goal attempt, but now pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. Dontari Poe marches in for the sack.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone, they're going to guard it even more, which means more pressure, more blitzing.
Well, he's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency. One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield.
Casey, what's your record,
inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And yeah, points went against them, but it feels a whole lot better running off the field.
What's your record, Casey? You post your record, nigga.
Carolina getting set to
I bet I'm number one on your friends list.
Nothing for him yet from an offensive standpoint. Down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. He'll have a first down past the 40. And all the way down to the 41-yard line. 34 yards there and a first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Tackle there by Clay Matthews.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. Eluding the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Newton able to use those legs and get past the marker to pick up the first. So an instance there of Cam being Cam. We know he can use his legs.
And with that big body, it's hard to get him down, even if you get a clear shot on him. Plus, he moves it a lot faster than what people think. And boy, does he have fun playing the game of football.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
Yeah, that was a safety that came through and made the play. But there's no doubt in my mind, he hits like a linebacker. And we see a lot of that in today's NFL, don't we?
And that time we do indeed. A big hit for a loss. And just a couple yards there down to the 17. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. Earlier this half, you were wondering how the defense was going to handle him defensively. Were they going to bottle him up at different levels, so to speak, is what you said. What have you seen so far?
Well, I think they've been absolutely terrific because it feels like on every play, if we were watching this in the film room, when you clicked off the film or stopped it, you would see 11 shirts of that same color right there in the frame trying to tackle it. That's what you're looking for.
Escaping the and he will score. Touchdown, Panthers. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Panthers have got it back to a 1-score game. Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
You're not going to be happy with me, but I think he took matters into his own feet, didn't he?
Oh, Davis from the top rope. I like it. Gano the extra point, and that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he is out out of bounds here on the return.
Let's go.
Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Now on second down, this is Gurley. And he'll get him a little space here up to the 5-yard line. Mario Addison in on the stop. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. From his goal line here, Goff. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Here's Johnny Hecker now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. So a short drop, but he's able to get it out, and this is a good kick. Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back. Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. They want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now? Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A gain there of 21 yards. A handoff, McCaffrey running right. Into the secondary again. And down to the 16-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, and that's one of the most dynamic.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Now the Auburn alum, Artis Payne. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Now Newton. Steps away to his left. And it's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. 4th down, and here's Graham Gano now in the field goal unit for the Panthers. It'll come from the right hash. It's a 47-yard attempt. And this one is right down Broadway. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. They go play action with Gurley. Now Goff. Trying to lay one up deep. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
Yeah, I came back time to beat the big motherfucker having down team.
Come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They start on the ground with McCaffrey.
Oh, that's my fault.
He's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
He's going to let this go deep, back over the middle.
Oh, what the hell? He jumped it! How did he jump it? Oh, my God! Oh, my God, what the fuck has happened? Oh, my nigga.
Tie game here. What are your keys?
Oh, my nigga, what the fuck?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block them? Who's going to tackle?
And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense. Samson Abukum in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. Throwing is Newton, flushed out right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go.
I kept going. Oh, man, I had a touchdown. I had a touchdown, fam. I thought he was going to hit me. I don't want to fumble again, Cam, bro.
Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward.
Nigga, what's your record?
A give running left. It's McCaffrey. And he's got room.
There goes some huge skills, nigga. Shit.
A big play there from McCaffrey.
What you talking about, nigga?
44 yards on the ground. Well, this game's ripe for the taking, and that run, I think it means he wants to take it.
Not only does he want to take it, he doesn't care what they're going to do on the defensive side of the ball. You can be prepared.
Yeah, Keith, I'll play that
He's
role,
coming
nigga.
at you anyway.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had
What's
his
the
way
end
in this
mean,
one,
nigga?
but this time
What you calling me a
they get him
nigga?
behind the line.
What the end mean,
The short field
cuz?
shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Second down and goal.
Oh, man, get out
Go
of here.
down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Clay Matthews brings the heat and gets the sack. Now Newton on 3rd and goal.
Second goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
11 yards, but still not enough. 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because
man, what the
receiver can
fuck,
stop
man?
the
This shit
clean
lag,
pass
man.
and make himself available
Fuck.
to the quarterback and get him completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
Motherfucking and I'm paused the game and shit. Fuck, man. What's this fucking fit? Man, fuck.
Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at the 20. Time to establish the run game here. Gurley.
Oh, my man.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And chalk that up as a 4-yard loss, and now it's 3rd down. Goff now looking to throw. Man open, it's Cup. He's got it. The 20, 10,
Lucky
touchdown LA. Cooper
Trash
Kupp,
ass shit.
66 yards. And the Rams have taken the lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And he will be marked down right there at the 20-yard line.
The Panthers take over first and 10.
Ready? 8. Right to the 3. Hey, pick your game up. Check 37. Check 37. Check it back.
A handoff left, McCaffrey. A big run there, 29 yards and a first.
That outside handoff to the left, that play has to warm the heart of an offensive line coach because they controlled the left side where they were supposed to. But they didn't allow anything to leak from the backside on the right side of the offensive line either. Well played.
Yeah, and it created a big run. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory. And we're back now in Charlotte. It's the Panthers in possession of the football, but facing a deficit here as we get to the fourth and final quarter of play. Flush to his right. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down. He was looking to get that one to DJ Moore, and it's third down. Newton now to throw. Completes it to Samuel. And he's got to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's first and 10. This is McCaffrey on the give. The former Charger All-Pro Eric Weddle on the stop.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push, and what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
Now a give, right side McCaffrey. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
Now whistles. Flag down, and I believe one of the Panthers got moving early. And that false start penalty is certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. They'll try the air now with Newton. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Samson Abukum able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target. Incomplete.
Fuck.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3.
Fuck shot. Go for it or kick the field goal. Fuck it.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They snap it to Newton. He'll rifle this one deep right side.
Oh, what? He jumped in. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Don't even tease me like that. You ain't going to let this nigga catch. This is a receiver, bro. Man, come on. Boy. Fuck.
Awful lead the Rams up here, 1st and 10, right at the 30. They'll start out on the ground with Gurley. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage. Use your timeouts in order to get...
Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Let's go.
Dante Jackson picks it.
Let's go. Let's go.
They will finally put it in
Let's
the
go.
return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick six?
No
Because
deal,
what happens
baby.
a lot of the time is when you see the interception,
No deal, baby.
you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
Let's go.
Again, McCaffrey. And
Let's
he
go.
is in. Touchdown,
Let's go.
Carolina. 5 yards on the touchdown
team.
run. And the Panthers are now an extra point
team.
away from tying up this game.
I know we don't talk about it enough,
Should've ran the
but
clock
the
out,
intelligence level of the guys up front
ran the
blocking,
clock
the
out.
offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in
You
football
garbage,
overall.
kid.
Handling a
Niggas
little bit of
still watching. Niggas roll up the
athleticism
smoke.
and a
All right,
whole
niggas
lot
got
of
out.
toughness. You got a
Roll
lot
up
to
the
deal with,
smoke,
don't you?
man.
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts,
go.
right?
If they're smart, they do.
17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
The throw over the middle taken in. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 21 yards. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. On 1st down, it's Gurley. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
7 yards there and a 1st down. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point, you have to have a splash play in there as well.
Let's go.
Here's a pass on 1st down. It's knocked
Let's go.
away and
Pick
incomplete.
that shit, bro.
The free safety, Trey Boston,
Pick
there to
that
knock
shit,
it
man.
away. This secondary as a unit, they've worked really well together in this one, especially late.
A lot of cohesiveness, a lot of communication, and some great athleticism. They're playing so well now, a nickname is sure to follow. They're going to have to name this whole unit soon.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. The Rams on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Here's Goff.
Fuck, I seen that shit.
And they'll wind up getting
Fuck,
this
I
one
seen
all
that.
the way
God
down
damn it.
inside the 20. And they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23. Goff going to hand it to Gurley. And he'll take this one down near the 15. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. Another carry now for Gurley. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13.
Damn it, I fucked up.
Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. On 3rd down, they'll run it with Gurley. But he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down.
Fuck, man.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a
seen
way to
that play,
create
man.
that
I
type of
seen that
yardage in your
crossing
running
route,
game, that'll
You
make the guys
fam?
carrying the ball very, very happy.
Then back up.
So on now is Greg Zuerlein in a pressure situation. He's hit on his one earlier attempt tonight, but this a little more pressure-packed for the win. And it is good. He splits the uprights on the chip shot, and the Rams have won the game. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it.
Man,
and victory was there.
Because I seen that crossing route, cuz. I seen it. Didn't back up, man. Fuck.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin.
I had -8 passing yards
of the NFL on EA Sports. From Charlotte, good night, everybody.
Hell. That's stupid. Fucking lucky. That what happened. Y'all finna go. Nah, I'm finna go to bed. Actually, I'm finna go. This bitch want me to go fuck. Yeah. All right, fam.